The New Year's around the corner, and if you want to level up this year, today I'm sharing 10 easy habits that you can incorporate into your daily routines in 2025 to level up and become your healthiest self. If this is something you're interested in and you want more content from me about self-care and personal growth, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So welcome, my name is Audrey, and like I said, on this channel I share all things self-care and personal growth, and I'm really excited to share these 10 tips for you today because these are 10 things that I personally do every day, and I do think that they make a difference in my life. So that's why I wanted to share them with you today. I'm really hoping to uplift you today and give you some easy, attainable steps that you can take to improve your life. So number one is to journal for 5 minutes per day. I personally love this so much. I'm obsessed. So this is my current journal. I am almost done filling it up. It's only got like 2 pages left, and then I'm excited to start a new one. I have another one on my desk. But basically I just sit, I put the date, and literally 5 minutes. I write anything that I want. So it can be like whatever you're feeling in the moment, whatever's coming to mind. I sometimes like to write to-do lists and say like my intentions for the day. So I do try to do this early in the day, as early as I can. Usually after breakfast I'll do my journaling, and so it's just a good way to set the tone for the day and get your thoughts out onto paper. You can also do it on your phone, but I really like writing in a journal. So invest in pens that you love. My favorite pen is this one. It's not sponsored. It's Precise V5 Pilot pens. I am obsessed with these pens. I have been using them for years, and so get yourself pens and journals that you enjoy writing in. I recommend getting just a journal that's just lined paper with a date at the top. So if you want to write the date, you can. But I prefer that over like guided journals, because I find that if you get a guided journal that has like, you have to like do things on a specific date, and then if you don't do it, you feel bad and then you give up. So I personally go with just a plain lined notebook like that. So try it and let me know how you feel. 5 minutes per day. You can set a timer and just write whatever comes to mind. Habit number 2 is to get into writing gratitude lists. So I personally like to do this before bed. I find it's a great way to like calm any anxiety that I have before I go to sleep, because just thinking about all the things I'm grateful for puts me in a good mood, and it makes me feel, I don't know, like very calm. So like, for example, a lot of the things I usually do this every night, and one of the like reoccurring things I write down is like, I'm grateful for my home, I'm like safe, I have shelter, I have food, I have clean water. And like safety is really a big one, because I know there's a lot going on in the world, and if you read the news, it can be depressing. So I just like to take that time to reflect and be like, okay, everything else is happening, but this is what is happening in my reality. This is what I'm in control of. This is what I'm grateful for. And it really helps me to just calm any anxiety and help me to drift off to sleep, because if I don't do this, I do suffer from anxiety that peaks in the dark hours of the day. So usually like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. is when my anxiety will spike. So I find gratitude lists help tremendously. Habit number 3 is kind of similar. It's affirmations. So I actually do daily affirmations, and I have an app that I use to do this. So I don't know if you're interested in having an app like this, but it's called I Am. And basically every day I scroll through this app, and it has very helpful affirmations. I do this, I do at least 20 per day just to get me into the right headspace. I try to do it early in the day. I actually haven't finished them for today yet. I usually do it when I'm getting ready, but today was a little bit hectic. So this is another great one to add to your daily routine. You can also just write your own affirmations down. Like, just sit for a few minutes and think of like all the things that you want to say to yourself. You can write them down yourself and then repeat them daily. I know it can be helpful to like write maybe 10 of your favorite affirmations and stick it on your bathroom mirror. So every morning when you're getting ready, you can cycle through them. You don't need an app, but you can just have it physically there so you don't forget. And it's just a great way to uplift you and set the tone for the day, because it's really easy to get bogged down with negativity, and especially in the early hours of the day, it's important to be in a positive headspace. So try to avoid reading the news and going on social media, and instead do affirmations, gratitude, and journaling. Okay, the next habit is to have a simple morning routine. I'm not talking about these unattainable ones that you see on YouTube where they're like, my 5 a.m. productive girl morning routine, and they're like going to the gym and doing this and like meal prepping and like doing 1,000 things in the morning. The goal isn't to do everything as soon as you wake up, but more to have a set of like 4 to 5 things that you do every single morning that are non-negotiables that just help you to feel like, okay, I'm awake, I'm getting going, and my day is off to a good start. So for me, I make my bed, wash my face, brush my teeth, do my affirmations, take my vitamins, and then I drink water. And those are like the main ones. Like there are other things I do, but those are like the non-negotiables. So make bed, wash face, brush teeth, take vitamins, do my affirmations, and drink water. I have 6 non-negotiables I do every single morning. And if you see, like, it doesn't take a long time to do all those things. I would say all of that takes me like 5 minutes. So just come up with a 5-minute simple morning routine that is for you. It's just things you do for yourself, not for your kids. Because girl, I know my 2-year-old loves to wake me up. Like this morning he was screaming mommy at 6 a.m. And so I'll deal with that, but once he is tended to, I make sure I do my morning routine because it's non-negotiable and I need to do it in order to start my day on the right foot. Okay, habit number 5 for a healthier you is to delete time-wasting apps. I know we all say social media, we should get off social media. We really should. Like, I'm not kidding you. I used to be addicted to Instagram in the worst way possible. I was doing the whole influencer thing and I used to care so much about followers and posting on a schedule and doing this and that. And it was really unhealthy for me to be on Instagram even after I got out of the influencing. Like even when I was all done with that, I feel like my relationship with that app really got messed up. And not only was it negative in a sense of like the way it impacted me, but also I just wasted too much time scrolling reels. Like, how many times have you seen like almost the same exact reel in like the span of a week? You know, you're like scrolling and you see like, oh, somebody made this, oh, somebody made that same video again. Like they're making the same content over and over. So really all you're doing is you're just sitting there on a loop looking at the same thing 100 times. So after I kind of reflected and realized that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna delete Instagram from my phone. I do still have an Instagram account and I do check it once a week on the computer. But I don't download it on my phone anymore because it's such a time waster. And I used to like literally wake up and the first thing I would do was open Instagram, or going to bed, the last thing I would do was look at Instagram, and that's not healthy. I decided to just delete and change that habit. So again, I've replaced scrolling Instagram with scrolling my Affirmations app before bed, and that is so much better. So if there's an app, it doesn't have to be Instagram, but whatever app you feel sucks you in and wastes your time, try deleting it just for 1 week and see how you feel. Because like my attention span is a lot better after getting rid of Instagram. I never used TikTok, so I ended up deleting that too because it was just on my phone. But like those apps, they are like, it's just not a good thing to like for your brain to be like constantly engaged like that. So I do feel a lot more like at peace now, and I am not going back. Number 6 is to use a focus timer for work. So I am the type of person who I like to do my work efficiently and quickly, and I need to be able to pay attention to do it. So I get distracted very easily, which is why a focus timer works so well for me. So I'll usually set it to like 20 minutes because I feel like that's long enough for me to get a lot done, but not too long. It feels manageable, right? Like, oh, I just have to sit here and focus for 20 minutes and then I can reevaluate after 20 minutes to see if I need to work more or take a break. I know a lot of people use this strategy, but it really does work. I find that if I set a focus timer for 20 minutes, I can get most of my work done in 20 minutes. Like, once I'm just zoned in and doing the work, it's so easy and so quick, and so I highly recommend a focus timer. Habit number 7 is to take daily walks outside in your neighborhood. I talk about this all the time, but really, I think it's so good to just get out into the weather, into the elements, to the fresh air. If it's hot, if it's cold, if it's raining, it doesn't matter. Just get outside for 5 to 10 minutes. I personally invested in good rain boots and a raincoat so that the rain wouldn't stop me from taking my walks, and I'm very grateful for that because the rainy walks are actually quite relaxing. I don't mind it actually. Before I used to hate going in the rain because I get all wet, But now I have a good raincoat and boots and I don't get like that wet, and then when I get home I can just change anyway. And yeah, daily walks in the neighborhood is just all around a great habit to have, so I highly recommend you try that one out as well. Okay, number 8 is to have a bedtime routine that's actually relaxing and helps you to get to sleep, because I know we all have been there where you're just scrolling your phone before bed because that's how you relax. I'm a mom, I know I have always used my phone as a relaxing tool, like finally the kids are down, now let me just like rot in bed with my phone and like just scroll and catch up and see what's going on. But it really is not a good habit to have. So if you can come up with a simple thing that you do 30 minutes before bed that doesn't involve scrolling your phone. So for me, I do like my affirmations and my gratitude list, and then I put my phone away. And what I'll usually do is I'll pick one of the affirmations that I just reviewed, and I will lay in bed and close my eyes and repeat that affirmation as I'm falling asleep. Last night's, it was something like, I fall asleep with a positive mindset or something, and I had a good sleep. I don't know if it's because of that, but like I feel like in general, like I also go to bed earlier now, and I feel like if you're in bed before 10 and you're not engaged with like phones and stuff, it's a lot better for your health and you get better sleep. So try to come up with like a nice bedtime routine that works for you. Again, it doesn't have to be a 2-hour long thing with a million steps, like taking a bubble bath and a hot cocoa and this and that and all the things. It really can just be brush your teeth, wash your face, do your affirmations and gratitude, and then lay in bed and relax type of thing. I have lights behind me, and those are so nice for the vibes at night. I love laying here in my bed with my blankie on, and I'm so warm, and the lights are just so relaxing, and I just think about all the things I'm grateful for before I go to sleep. Okay, habit number 9 is what I like to call the 1-minute rule. So if you see something that needs to be done and it's only going to take you 1 minute to do it, just do it. Like if you see some stuff on the floor and you're like, oh my god, this place is such a mess, just go and pick it up. It's only going to take you 1 minute, and it's going to make your space cleaner, and it's going to make you feel better and more productive if you just do it, rather than if you see it and then you leave and you come back and you see it again and you're like, oh, what's going on here? Like, it only takes 1 minute, so just go ahead, pick it up, and then you'll feel so much better. So yeah, the 1-minute rule, just keep it in mind as you see tasks that need to be done. You can also challenge yourself and be like, okay, how many 1-minute tasks can I do in 10 minutes? And just go around your house doing all the little things for a quick tidy that will refresh your space and make you feel productive and in a better, like, positive mindset. And then healthy habit number 10 is just to breathe. I know it sounds cliche, but honestly, if you figure out the best way to feel good when you breathe, then it's going to be helpful for you. So I used to like think breathing was annoying because I would be like trying to count all the breathe in and breathe out. Like if they say inhale for 8 and exhale for 8, like I can't do that. That's just too long. It doesn't feel like natural to me. So I personally will just follow my body, and so I'll breathe in as much as I can, like as much as I want to, and it doesn't take 8 seconds. It takes probably like 4 or 5 seconds. And then I breathe out. Just breathe, practice, and see what feels right to you. It's especially relaxing if you're laying down and you put your hand on your tummy. You feel your tummy go up and down with your breath, and it's just a great way to relax before going to sleep. So those are my 10 easy habits to start in 2025 for a healthier you. I hope that you found this video helpful. I know that these are all things that personally work for me. They may not work for you, but if you want to give them a try and then come back and leave a comment and tell me how it made you feel, or if you're already doing these things, please let me know. I do want us all to engage in the comments, so if you've watched this far, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear your experience and also chat with you in the comments, because I really am so motivated to help you guys, and it's just fun to go on this journey together. So I hope we can build a strong community here. So please leave a comment, and if you liked this video, please give it a like. Subscribe for more self-care and personal growth content from me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!